Hello everyone, today I'm going to share with you what I found thrifting the last week. Actually, I think it was the last 2 weeks, to be honest. Just nothing, they don't have a lot there at the moment. But I did pick up some flowers, just a little packet of flowers. I haven't really gone through anything yet. White flowers are always good to find, and they're usually the kind that are very hard to find. So there's a bunch of little fabric flowers. There was also this packet of, I think they're napkin rings. How much were the flowers? The flowers were 50 cents, the napkin rings $1. How pretty are they? Aren't they pretty? I thought they would be good, you know, for hanging decorations or frames for in fabric books and things like that. They're very, very pretty. And there's 6 of those, so that's not bad for $1. I also found this, and I don't know, are these eyelets? Because I have a crocodile that I bought before Christmas. I've got one of these and I don't like these. I think these are eyelets because I don't have many eyelets at all. Although these look a little bit bigger, so I'll have to experiment to see if they are. Oh, it's raining again. Oh, it was raining all morning. Anyway, I found those, and like I said, I don't pick it. I hope they're eyelets. I really do. What else did I find? Oh, just some craft wrapping paper that was next to nothing. I think it was only about 30 cents, but they're really big sheets, so that's good. I found this, which is a tablecloth, like that. It's really, really pretty. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? It feels like organza. It really does. Quite stiff. And that was only $2, that one. That was a nice find. I'll just pop that there. I found this for 50 cents, and mainly for the tin, to be honest. I like the tin, but it's got like a frame, a little embroidery picture. There's the backing board and everything, and it's also got the embroidery threads. I don't think I'd want to make that picture, but the frame might come in handy for something else. So that was 50 cents plus a tin, which is always good to find. This one, oh, I showed you that one. Oh, I found this, which was wonderful, a bead board, and that was $2.50, and it's brand new. It's not been opened or anything, so that was excellent find. So my beads don't go running everywhere. I got 2 pillowcases because of this. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? That fabric. That would be great, you know, for the base for a book or something. And it's really pretty, that one. It's embroidered. So there's 2 of those that I got. And I found one of these. I found the ugliest ice bucket, I guess you could say. First time I've ever come across one. It's a very elaborate looking handle for that kind of pattern, don't you think? Anyway, that was $2 as well, so that will be nice to alter. I also found, I found this. Look at this. It's a bead storage. There's only beads in the top one, and it was $2. And it's like you store all your beads in it, and I thought that was wonderful. And they come apart, and there's 5 of them, so that was a nice find, because as I've shown you before, you know, I often find these little jars and things with beads and things in them, so this will be excellent to finally sort of empty them all out and put them somewhere. So that was nice. And then oh, I've got that. Oh, there's puppies down here. Hang on. Right at the bottom of the bag. Oh. Okay, a nice purse clasp for 50 cents, and it's got a really nice strong snap to it. So that's a pretty one, isn't it? And they're good to find. Some pretty blue sequin trim. Love that colour, it's so pretty. And some buttons, and it's quite heavy, so I'm kind of wondering whether they're glass buttons. They are, I think, definitely. So they're glass. I think that one is too. Definitely feels glass. It's got a... That one's not. That one's plastic. These ones are plastic. But that one's, it's a vintage one. That one's got, oh, look at that, it's got little butterflies on it. It's a... that's a little, don't know what that is. That's not even a button. That's a vintage one. And there's these little purple ones there as well, and that's a sparkly one that might make an okay flower centre. I don't know about that. I don't even know what that is. But there's some nice glass buttons in there, so that was nice to find. And oh, and lastly, I found this, and it was $1, but it was half price. It's got the green thing on it, and I noticed they were moving all the books, so that might be it now for the end of for the half price thing. But this is a photo album, and it's full of all these pages, and the reason I grabbed it, I love the colour, I love the thickness of the paper. It's got a pocket in the back there. And the reason I grabbed it was because I don't know who it was, one of the Ooh La La ladies were opening up their kit thing, and I think Doreen had put all their bits into one of these, and I thought, what a wonderful idea that is for journaling, like to make ephemera pockets and send to people or something, because you've got all these pockets here and on the other side. Plus, if you didn't want it that big, you could just fold that up, and that way you've got 2 pockets. So that will be lovely. And I think Wendy last year was sent some similar kind of pages. I'm not sure whether they were plastic pages, or I know they weren't this colour, but she did a lot of things with these kinds of pockets as well, so that was nice. That was only 50 cents. So and then today it was the Collectorama, and that's only on 4 times a year, and I think I missed every one of them last year for one reason or another, and I really wanted to go to this one. My husband was working today though, and my son's home today, of course, because it's Saturday. And so I said to him, well, we'll go down first thing in the morning as long as it's not raining. Well, it was raining this morning, so we didn't end up going. I thought, oh well, I'll go in June. But then my husband came home at lunchtime, and it was about 12:30 or something, so I quickly got ready and I said, oh, I'm going to go down. I'll go down for the last hour and see if they've got something there, you know, just to sort of, so to say I've been, sort of thing. And I found a few things, and I'm very pleased with what I found. Now, the first thing I found was a book. And I don't, oops, I don't know if this is the same book as what Wendy found when she went to her book thing. I know she found one with roses, but I don't know if it's this one. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. There's Christmas 1963. Look at the pictures, and they're all blank on the back. Isn't that just beautiful? Oh, it's actually already, you know, coming apart, so there's half my job done. But look at that, isn't that just lovely? All these beautiful pictures. In fact, the pictures, I think they're meant to come out because it's actually, you know, like a writing pad. They're not in there permanently. They're meant to be used, probably for framing or something like that. But what a beautiful picture this is. A beautiful book it is, sorry. A selection of plates from the 1817 folios. Well, there's the roses. So that was lovely. So I got that. I had it like an hour to have a look, and there's about 150 stalls there. So at this stall I got that. I got, where is it? I got this, which is some lovely vintage sequin trim in the prettiest white, and there's quite a lot of that on there. So I got that. I got this beaded trim piece, and there's another, oh yeah, got to be careful, this one's very delicate. This one here as well, that is so old, goodness, it's so old. There's that little piece there. And I got, that's from something else, I got these flowers, they're fabric flowers, and then I got all these tiny little velvet flowers. Let me show you what they look like up close. Tiny little velvet flowers as well. I got this, which is like a bling trim to beat all bling trims. I think it's a belt or something. They're all metal. So they had all these jars just full of buttons and things, and there was this one here, and then there was this one, and this is, it's this beaded trim. It's quite heavy too. It's quite heavy. It's silver and clear, and it's got the white around it, and there's a whole jar of it. So I got all of those from the one stall, and that was $10. So I was very, very happy with that. Especially to find little velvet flowers. I never, you know, like I said, white flowers are very hard to come by, so I got those. And then from another store, I got this. It's just a beaded trim, come off some sort of garment or something, but it's got the little beads in between the bigger beads, you can see. And we all know it takes forever to do a beaded trim, so I was happy to, oh, that's the wrong way. Look, there's all beading along that side as well. I didn't even notice that. So I got that big piece there. It's good size, well over 1 metre there. That and this little box for $3. And not so much the laces on top, it was the laces I could see at the bottom that I wanted. So we've got these little nylon laces on top, and the apricot and the white ones, which are, you know, pretty in their own right. They're nice to make little flowers, and I always like a bit of blue, and they are vintage laces. It's more a variegated one, that one. And this one's really pretty. It's a more unusual one. It is still a nylon one, but it's got the blue going through it. And there's quite a lot of that. There's another little white one there. Might take that off because they're not very good to be keeping with lace. And there's another blue one. And it was the blue that caught my eye to start with, but then when I had a quick look, and because, you know, it was almost time for people to be going home, they wanted people to buy stuff, so they were dropping prices of things, which was really nice. Oh, what's that? Oh, yuck. Oh, that's an elastic band. Okay, that needs some work. So we've got that and that. And that's an old elastic band. And this is what happens when you use elastic bands on your lace if you're not careful, especially over years and years. Okay, I'm going to just cut that bit off. And of course it'll have to go in the wash, but that's a really pretty blue lace. And there's another blue lace there, that way. And then these ones at the bottom, so there's this one, and there's this piece here. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Wow, that's so delicate. It's a collar piece. You see that? Isn't that lovely? Wow. This is I've only just got home, so this is like the first time I've seen it properly. That is so delicate. I love that. Oh wow. It's actually been cut too, so it must have been bigger than that. Beautiful. And there's this lace here. It's a nice old lace. And then this one here. Oh, that's another like collar piece as well. That's really pretty, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful, so delicate. So for that box and the beaded trim for $3, that's such a good buy. Such a good buy. And then lastly, I got this, and I love it. They, the lady had bags, and they were, apparently, she said they were $10 a bag, but because she was shutting up shop, she gave me this for $4. And I thought, I was going through it and I spotted it. You know, she was talking to me and there were all these bags, and there were beautiful things, but I've already got things like that were in the bag. And then I spotted this and I had a little look at it, and I think it's just all this natural beaded sequin, like that metal sequins, if that makes sense, trim. Look at that. That is, oh, I love that. I just love it. It's, I have never come across something quite like this. I'm just looking at the back. So you've got two little loops of beading on the top and the bottom, and then you've got these metal sequins going through it. Wow, and look how much there is here. So I will be sharing, I know a couple of people who would probably like a piece of that. It's gorgeous, isn't it? That's beautiful. So that is what I got. I'm so glad I decided to go down to the Collectorama today. I really am. It was nice, and I didn't go with any expectations because I thought it was the end of their selling day. Everything good will be gone anyway. But I think I did quite well, don't you? I think I did very well. There we go. Isn't it beautiful? It's real pearl colour. It's gorgeous. I really love that. And I'm sure I'll use that too because it's really soft, and I can use that in a journal or something for a scrap. So I hope you enjoyed seeing what I'd got. I think the only thing here that I don't like is this little orange thing here, and I don't even know what it is. Oh, I think it goes that way. But it's oh, it is a button. It's got a little hole. I think it's got those little, I thought they were little eyes, but I think they're holes, so it is a button. I didn't realise that. Still don't like it. Oh dear. Anyway, there we go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got. Take care now. Bye bye. Oops, and I almost forgot. This one came with these things as well. I just left it on the desk over there. That lovely little beaded applique piece was with that $10 lot as well.